I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Kraven. Can't let him get away with this. I need to know more inside information on Fisk.
É isso aí, galerinha. E aí, galerinha, Johny Tash tá na área. Então, estamos indo pra casa do Harry, o apartamento do Harry. É onde nós paramos, a gata negra tinha aparecido pra gente. Cantado a gente, mas a gente não ficou com ela, não. Não ficamos com ela. E agora estamos indo pra casa do Harry.
Harry probably knows more about Fisk than anyone.
A teia por cima da árvore, né? Como é que é essa teia aí? Mas tudo bem, estamos indo. Chegamos na casa do Harry. Chegamos ainda não.
Epa, passamos a casa do Harry um pouco. É aqui mais ou menos, né? Tá dizendo que é mais ou menos aqui, né? Tudo bem então.
Vamos ver o arquivo.
Every day a new crisis, a new distraction. Armed lunatics take hostages in our building. Some low-level employee gets himself electrocuted on the job. I don't need this. I can't have it. The whole city's a mess. If the police can't keep order, I will. The battle armor we're developing for the military could help. I don't have the connections in local government to make it work, but I know a potential investor who does.
Vimos aí, né, que falando sobre nada eficiente. O que dá pra aumentar aqui? Tiracinas, que eu não sei o que é isso. É o impulso, né, parece. É o impulso. É, por enquanto é isso. Chegamos à casa do Harry, então vamos entrar. Não é aqui não? Oh, Harry. É pra lá. Aê, agora sim. Entrar? Não, não, vim até aqui só pra observar a mansão dele. Então, vamos entrar agora, só que é como Peter, né, pra ele descobrir que nós somos o Spider-Man. Falou que é vulnerável quando salta, né, da cidade.
Wow, everyone knows Fisk is crooked, but you're saying he's actually setting himself up as the top crime boss in New York?
That's what I've been hearing. I'm working with Whitney Chang on a story, and she needs proof. You're closer to Fisk than anyone I know.
Not really. He keeps his business private. But, as an investor, I do have access to the task force's financial records.
Oh.
Okay. One of the addresses you gave me came up. Large payments to a security consultant. Fisk handles all the personnel decisions. He's the one who hired this Kravinoff guy. But he cooked the books, so technically, Oscorp's paying him. He's trying to throw me under the bus.
Join the club.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just... I trusted someone I shouldn't have. And I probably should have seen it, but... after losing my dad and Uncle Ben... I guess I wanted to believe.
You wanted a father figure. I know what that's like. My dad shut me out of his life to focus on saving his own. And all he ended up leaving me was the disease that killed him. Huh?
Nossa, enfermidade. Tá, vamos falar da tua enfermidade.
Harry, I'm sorry. What is it?
It's genetic. Very rare. Degenerative. My father extended his life by spending a fortune while he looked for a cure. I don't have that kind of time.
There's gotta be some hope.
Gene therapy. That's what all my dad's research was about.
Então vamos lá. Que relação tem isso com as interespécies?
Is that why Norman started the
Com as
cross-species
espécies criadas?
experiments?
Com
Yeah.
experimentos.
He thought he could give himself the resistance some animals have to conditions like this. The closest he ever got was the work he did on spiders with your father.
But Dad disappeared, and his work went with him.
E o que tem a ver com as forças especiais?
Their body armor has medical applications. Can it help at all?
It's not a cure, but it can give mobility to people who can't get around on their own. The task force has helped me improve on it, and protect my research from criminals who'd steal it. But it was a mistake to work with Fisk.
He knows you're sick?
He figured it out. And now he's waiting for me to die so he can take Oscorp for himself. Listen, Pete.
Escuta, Pete.
Take it from a guy who knows. When the people you trust turn their back on you, it's just proof you have to handle your problems yourself. But sometimes, you still need help.
Harry, I'll do whatever I can for you. Just tell me what...
Spider-Man. No one knows for sure how he got his powers. But he looks to me like the only successful, healthy example of cross-species genetics out there. You take pictures of him. You must have some way of reaching him.
Well...
Peter, I need Spider-Man's blood.
O quê? Os meus sangue. É, ele quer o nosso sangue pra se curar, né? Ele acha que pode se curar com isso.
Just what I want.
E dou uma indicação, quem nunca doou pode vir doar. Que não dói nada. Espera só um minuto. Nossa, cacete de agulha. Nossa.
Porque as experiências das aranhas, né, e tudo. Então vamos pegar aqui também, ó.
As if I didn't have enough problems. Now I have to worry about Oscorp being stolen out from under me. Donald Mencken's supposed to work for me. And for now, he's doing what I say. But it's obvious he'd like to run the place. Then there's Wilson Fisk. He keeps offering to buy the company. I might even sell it, if I didn't need Oscorp's research division to find a cure for my disease. I've got to watch them. They'd both stab me in the back without thinking twice.
É, diz que apunhalou ele, né, o Wilson Fisk. O que mais que a gente pode encontrar aqui? Mais um desses arquivos.
I caught up with Peter Parker. We used to be pretty good friends when we were kids, and our dads were partners. I was hoping he might be able to tell me more about his father's research, but he doesn't know any more than I do. Less, actually. Based on Dad's papers, I get the impression Richard Parker went on the run because Dad wanted to weaponize his research. Typical Norman Osborn. He either ran off or killed the one guy who might have been able to save his life.
É. Engraçado que nós conversamos com ele agora e já tá tudo aqui o diário dele, né? Sair do apartamento de Harry? Não, não. Agora... Luta contra o crime de Manhattan. É, temos que fazer um crime... É, fazer não. Salvar um crime, de um crime aí alguém. Tem vários crimes aí. Mas o que é isso piscando? Deve ser as... Qualquer crime que a gente pode... Vai. Para, Aranha. Para. Homem-Aranha, anda rápido, anda. Sobe. Aí. Mas cadê esse crime? Para um pouco. Acho que passamos do crime. É mais ou menos na rua principal. Aí, chegando. Aí, chegamos, mas cadê?
Poor Harry. I want to help him, but without the proper testing, my blood could actually make things worse.
Hã? Não era pra resolver o crime? Chegar ao apartamento de Harry de novo.
Então vamos lá, gente. Voltando pro Harry de novo, porque fez pegadinha esse jogo, né? Assim não vai dar não, vamos ter que ir mais rápido. Nossa, tá 1000 e poucos metros. Deixa eu ver onde dá pra gente adiantar as coisas. Pareceu tão pertinho quando a gente deixou lá do Harry, né? Agora já tá longe. É só 1000.
Can cure Harry, I'd give it to him in a heartbeat. But it'll take time and lots of research to find out.
Depois eu pego esses negócios de book, livro, né? Esses comics. O mais importante agora é chegar lá no Harry. Não sei porque eles não deixaram a gente pra conversar com o Harry aquela hora, né? Com o Homem-Aranha já, tava perto mesmo. Talvez fosse suspeita, né? Podia suspeitar que era a mesma pessoa. Por que tá assim? Não. Vai. Vamos ver onde nós estamos mais ou menos. O Harry tá lá em cima, ou não? Nossa, já tô perdido, calma. Tem uma pessoa aqui, calma. Pode ser o Harry. Harry. És tu, Harry. Não sei porque apareceu uma pessoa ali, mas... Sobe. Opa.
If I give Harry my blood without testing it first, it could kill him.
Tem um M
Or
ali de
turn him
alguma
into a monster like with Dr. Connors. And then who knows how many people he might hurt, or even kill.
Aê. Chegamos ao apartamento de Harry. Finalmente, né? Ah, agora ele tá saindo, putz grila. Harry não fica no apartamento de jeito
Put
nenhum.
this off long enough. Gotta catch up to Harry and talk to him.
Vamos ter uma conversa agora como Homem-Aranha.
You came. Thank you. I'll pay whatever you want. Mr. Osborn, wait. I checked with scientists familiar with gene therapy, and I can't give you my blood. It's too dangerous. Dangerous? I'll die without it. Not right away. There's still time for more research. Every other cross-species subject has turned into a monster. I don't know why it's different from me. I'm looking into it.
I've paid the top minds in the field to look into it. A fortune. They don't have the answers. I'm willing to take the chance.
It's not just about you. The lizard, the other cross-species, they hurt people.
Get out.
Kill people.
Just get out.
I can't give you my blood until I
I
know
was
it's
right.
safe.
I can't trust
I'll
anyone.
find out.
I'm on my own.
Mr. Osborn,
No, just go.
Harry's really at the end of his rope. I should have noticed a long
Aqui
time
no
ago.
apartamento
but I
de
was busy
Kraven.
being
Nossa, agora nós
played for a
viramos
fool by Kraven.
camareira, né? Pra ir no
Can't
apartamento
believe I
toda
fell
hora
for
de
his
alguém.
act. But why would he teach me his hunting techniques if he was going to betray me?
Vamos lá então no Kraven.
So that's one of the
Foi
things
aqui.
I'll have to ask him.
Ainda bem que o Kraven tá mais perto. Eu só vou fazer assim agora, ó. Acho que foi demais. Foi demais. Tá, chegamos no Kraven.
Kraven, please.
Entrar, porque agora nós vamos descobrir mais sobre o Kraven. E agora descobri que ele enganou a gente.
Kraven! Time for a little mentor-mentee chat. Now discuss our mutual goals. Map out a 5-year plan. Explain why you're working for a human jello mold. Looks empty. But maybe I can still find some answers.
Então vamos atrás do Kraven. Kraven. Kraven.
It's all for me.
Aí, agora
He was gonna
descobrimos
kill me
mais.
and stuff me like a trophy. All this time he's been studying me, testing me, figuring out my strengths, and how to beat them.
Nossa, mas que é isso? Kraven! Acredito! Você distrai.
You're a freak, a coward.
Na verdade, nós sabíamos disso na hora que Harry começou a falar.
It's only the prelude.
You should remove all effects of the tranquilizer. I want you at the peak of your abilities.
Stop acting like you're King Arthur. All that talk about honor. You lied to me. You betrayed me for the Kingpin and his money.
That was
Ele fez tudo isso pelo Wilson, pelo dinheiro do Fisk, é?
I truly taught you all I knew. Not just so you could eliminate the Kingpin's rivals, but to
O rei do crime, né, que é o Wilson Fisk.
Opponent, the foe I knew you would be. My greatest hunt. Now you are ready. And now we will see who is the hunter and who is the prey.
So you used me to take out the Kingpin's rivals. What about Cassidy? I noticed you jumped in to stop him talking to me.
Cassidy was useful for a time. He sowed fear and mistrust, but he is little more than a beast. It was inevitable he would have to be removed. Death, you are out.
Mas que é isso? É clones da sombra? Opa! Era... Cuidado! Opa! Esse é clone! Opa!
Good. You fight ghosts.
Você é clone!
Alright, you're not good.
Calma, qual que é o verdadeiro? O verdadeiro ali.
Come get me, boy.
Sometimes he's in the trees.
Que isso?
Ele
Ele está nas árvores.
There is no escape.
Vai fugir desse da aranha, não. Toma! Pensa que vai fugir agora?
So I'd feel guilty? Just because you're a sick freak?
It was a test to see how strong you could be. You could stomach this
De
stealing.
novo!
Admit, you disappointed me.
Agora ele
Still
fugiu.
waiting for an explanation for your mustache.
You are not
Kraven, você não vai fugir agora. Vamos acabar com você. Toma!
You grasp at shadows.
De novo, o que ele fez agora?
True. I get as angry as you do.
Cadê ele?
I want to hurt my enemies just as much. The difference is, I know it's wrong.
Pensei que ia fugir aí. Toma, Kraven. Cai de novo. Toma esse. Opa. Calma. Ele vai pegar ele.
You are a... Come get me. Hang right here.
Vai fugir? Não vai fugir, não. Vai fugir, não. Kraven, step behind.
Ambush me from the trees.
Opa.
You flail around like a drunken sailor.
Nossa, e agora? Vai fugir não. Opa. Eu tô tonto. Vai.
I will not have you outnumbered by one man.
Gente, precisamos fugir.
Not today.
Cadê o verdadeiro Kraven? Olha pra cima das árvores, olha pra cima. Vou ter que acabar com todos.
Hey, pay attention. I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit. It'll be hard to spot him in those trees, but I have to try.
Kraven.
I can smell your fear.
Vai fugir não! Kraven!
Can you put more insane? No! That's your way. On my watch, no one dies.
Aê, Kraven!
Should have been.
Derrotamos o Kraven. É. Essa foi quase, né, gente?
I beg you.
Ah, mas não precisa nem pedir, eu sou o Homem-Aranha, eu tô aqui pra te ajudar, olha só. Eu sou filha da puta pra caralho. Eu sou o Homem-Aranha.
Kill me. Give me death over defeat.
You're saying death isn't defeat? You planning on coming back as a Kraven zombie or something? Anyway, I won. That means I call the shots.
What are your terms?
You're a few episodes short of a season, Kraven, but you've always had your own loony code of honor.
É isso
So
aí.
you're gonna tell me how to get to the Kingpin. The truth. Everything.
Diz aí como chegar ao rei do crime.
Very well. You have won that right. Ask, and I shall.
Então fala logo. Que é o Homem-Aranha. Qual papel tem o rei do crime em
I ran into
Ravencroft?
someone who says Kingpin gets test
Em
subjects. at
Ravencroft.
How?
The institution has lost all government funding. It now relies upon private donors, of which Fisk is the largest. Now that Norman Osborn is dead.
And they just let him experiment on inmates like some kind of Dr. Chubbenstein?
They encourage it. They view the inmates as hopelessly damaged, useful only as test subjects.
Então ele faz experiência tipo que nem Wolverine, né? Wolverine. Como o senhor... É.
I know you. You're always
Como
checking out your
do-
surroundings. You notice
Do rei do
everything.
crime, né?
Yes, it's true. I met with Fisk in his building, where I took note of the locations of his cameras, weapons, and accessible points of
Aí tá
entry.
contando como chegar ao Fisk.
He has a Telec
Inglês e espanhol é
4566
Fisk.
security system, and I know the passwords.
Well, you get a gold star.
Então,
Draw me a map, and don't
Tem
leave
que ser
anything out.
então é isso aí. Ele contou como chegar lá, mais ou menos.
The
Tem
information I
câmeras.
have given you will get you inside the building, but you must still face Fisk himself.
I'll distract him with cupcakes.
This is why you will lose. You underestimate him. He has fought for his life since he was a boy. If you show even a moment's weakness, he will see it and kill you.
É, falou que o Fisk é
The old
perigoso.
killer instinct, huh? A lot of good it did you. I'm not sure if the cops can pin anything on you, but if not, take my advice and go back to Russia. Fisk doesn't seem as forgiving as I am.
É, ficou preso. O efeito ainda não passou, né? Vamos nos curar um pouco. Ah, o que aumentou agora? Ah, temos um novo poder aqui, radiação iônica. Vamos ver se dá pra aumentar. 2000. Ah, não dá pra aumentar ainda não. Mas ganhamos um novo poder, vamos nos curar. Ah, era pra nós nos curarmos. Ah, mas tudo bem. O próximo agora vai ser o rei do crime, né? Que vai ser pro próximo capítulo, o próximo episódio de Spider-Man, né? Porque senão vai ficar grande, porque nós vamos ter que invadir lá, lutar com os caras, depois chegar nele. Porque foi o que o Kraven falou, que lá tem várias câmeras, câmaras, né? Que são vários locais.
I heard it's about that stolen Oscorp tech. Some kind of armor they're trying to get back.
So? We need backup now. But they don't care if working stiffs like us get killed.
Only Fisk has that kind of influence. I should hitch a ride on one of the trucks. See what he's up to.
Caminho errado. Mas não vamos chegar na torre do Fisk agora. Vamos deixar pro próximo capítulo de Spider-Man. É isso aí, galera. Espero que tenham gostado. Dá like aí, Se não é inscrito, se inscrevam. Compartilhe nas redes sociais. E tchau, tchau, galera. Johnny na vaza. Falou. Fui. Até o próximo The Amazing Spider-Man 2, né?